Hey guys, John here from Prestige Groove Worldwide, and today will be video number 3 in our series of Groove Pages. So guys, if you don't already have Groove Pages, I'm going to leave a link in the description. Right now, it's free to join. I'm not sure how long it's going to last for. It may last forever. It may last a week. I don't know. I'm also going to leave another link in the description, and this will be for the upgrade. Go ahead, join for free, take a look around, right? Kick the tires around. And if you want to, go ahead and watch the upgrade video, right? See what's included, see what's coming out. There are some things, and right now it's still in beta. So I think they're talking right now, from what I'm hearing, is July. It was supposed to be today, was supposed to be the live day, but they're supposed to go live like on July 15th, and let's see what happens. Let's see. It's exciting. It's exciting. So let's go ahead today and let's jump in to this video. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're new here or if you're old here, hit that like bell wherever it's at and subscribe to my channel. And let's get into this video here, guys. So let's go ahead and minimize my screen here. There I am right there. So here's a couple I built right now. So what you want to do is once you come in here, we're going to go ahead and hit new site. Now, they have templates. You can do it from fresh, right? So if you're like, hey, I want to do it from fresh. I know exactly what I want to do, right? But let's just say, for example, let's just go to our templates here. So remember, when you join the first time and you do the free program, there's just going to give you 3 sites to build on, all right? So you can go in and say, you know what, these might be they might change them up here. So you might get these 3. You might get these 3. Okay. I'm not sure if everyone's the same, but since I seen the value in this here, and I thought to myself, I was spending a certain amount of money beforehand at a different platform, and it seemed like, oh my God, every month I'm spending more money. And I said to myself, if I can get everything you're offering and hopefully they come out with the stuff that they're offering, right? I'm thinking, wow, this is going to save me numerous amounts of money. I'll be able to get rid of Aweber. I'll be able to get rid of a lot of stuff out there and have something that I can come in here and just build. And, everyone's going to get better at building something, So what I want to do is just go ahead and show you the templates here way quicker so you see what they look like. And from what I'm also hearing that they're going to go ahead and build more templates. Now remember, you can also build your own templates. You can also come here, maybe you're a designer and you know how to do this here, and this is something that you do for a living. You're like, I know that's easy. So we can also take a look here. We can also preview some things here. Let's go and preview this here. And we're just going to go and preview. See what it looks like if it pop open. So here, so let's say, for example, you want to go ahead and you pick a domain out, right? And you want to go ahead and you're like, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna keep this the same here. I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna go ahead and become an affiliate. And here's the cool thing is once you sign up for this here, you are automatically set as an affiliate. So you're automatically an affiliate. So you can go ahead and you can look at this one and say, okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and jump on this one and build this one here. If you don't like this one here, then basically you just previewed it. You don't need to worry about it. You can go ahead and you can move down to another one. You can check out all these different ones out here. So let's take, for example, let me see here. What can we do here? Let's say, for example, that you are either, maybe somebody's building this looks like one that somebody's like a person who's building apps out from like maybe Google or like Facebook, and they're going to build like an app site. That's what this one looks like to me. I'm not sure exactly what it looks like, but this one here, it looks like to me like it's a person's e-commerce. So let's go ahead and select this one here. Now, I'm not an e-commerce, but maybe you are. But we're going to go and select it and see what we can do inside here. I just want to give you some basic views of how things work here. Couple of key notes on this here, and I want to talk to you guys about this real quick here. Don't hit publish until you're 100% ready to rock and roll. Here we got this here. We can, integrations, my integration. I have nothing here. So this is something newer. My account. Groove partnership. This is the things where you know the basic on here. You don't hit publish, and also don't hit you want to hit saved. So when you think of something, you're like, I love this here. This is working out perfectly. Save it. You're gonna go ahead and save it. So now I want to direct your mind over to the side over here. We have blocks, elements, pages, and pop-ups. So let's say, for example, that you're in here, right, and just pretend like there's nothing here. This is a blank page here. You will click over to pages over here, right, and you'll see this here. Now, if you want to change this out to a different name, you can come here and put a different name here. You can clone this here. You can also add pages. So let's say, for example, you want to add in a pager. You're going to go ahead and click on the add button. You can select from the templates. You can come back over here, the templates beforehand. You get all these templates you can pick from. You can also build your own page. So let's say, for example, I want to build my own page here. And what I will do is I will come over here and I will say, okay, I'm going to make this here my about page. So I can come down here. I'm going to go ahead and edit the settings, right? And I'm going to go ahead and say, this is my about page. Now you see here URL, so you can put a URL. I believe you can put a URL in here. A lot of things here. Here's another thing. I'm going to give you guys a quick tip, that I've seen a lot of people do this here. Metadata keywords. So that's going to be where you're going to want to put in them keywords. Now, there's going to be people people are being way more advanced than I am in this here. I'm just to show you really quicker. You person come in and say, okay, hey, I want some keywords for my product that I'm selling, my services that I'm selling, right? You can look up them keywords, and you can. I think there's like a thing called keywords everywhere. You can type in keywords there. See, is this keyword here going to be something that's going to help me out? And this is where the SEO, right, search engine optimization, will get you started to get ranked on Google. Like I said before, there's people out there that are super advanced at search engine optimization, and they just know exactly what to do. I'm just giving you some quick tips here. So metadata keywords, make sure you get some keywords in there. All right. So we're gonna go check that one out there. And then we can say, let's say, for example, we want to have a contact us page, right? So we can go ahead and we can say we want another page here, and back over to pages again. And now you can say contact me page. So we can say this here's our contact page. We got our contact page here. And then we can build you can keep building pages. You can build, I don't know how many pages you can build. You can just keep building them, right? Which is pretty cool, right? But let's say, for example, that you don't want this page to be seen, right? You can bring this down here, right? And now that page is hidden, right? It's no longer there. You can always bring it back up. I believe you can bring it back up. Let me see if I can bring it back up here. No, it doesn't let you. So let's go ahead and add it. I want to go ahead and add a contact page in here again, because I want to show you something else that you can do. So I'm going to come back over here. We're going to add a contact page here. And like I said, you can always change things out. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back over to my pages here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to edit this page out here. And we're going to be like us or something. Just, you can think it's something. Like, so this is just like whatever, Now, what we can do is, let's say, for example, right at this is our very first page here, right? And you have all stuff out here. So let's go ahead and let's talk about a couple quick things here. This is like your logo, right? You can come in here and you can say, you know what? I want to change this logo out. You can come over to configure here, put your logo in there. You can change this out here, change the size like that there. Here you can change, you can come in here, you can take all the stuff out here. You can say, whatever you want to say in here. You can see here, I can change, like I can make it different colors. I can put this here. I can add in, maybe you want to add in a link in here for a person joins or something, So there's just a ton of things you can do here. You can change out this text here. Then you can come over here. You can change out this here. You can go to upload. Now there's a way you come in here, and I will jump in really quicker. You can come in here. You can upload your image from your computer. And when you do that there, remember we talked about saving and updating. If you find a site, you say, the size is too small. See, the size is too small. Then you have to come inside here and you have to play around with the sizes and images and stuff like that there, right? So this page is pretty much built out for you, right? But you see what you can do. You can start adding pages there. So let's jump back over to our pages really quicker. So I want to show you really quicker that once you put in your navigation bar at the very top of the screen here, and we'll do that in a second here. Let's say, for example, at the top of the page, I have home page, about page. I have all these pages in there, right? And I don't want all these pages in there, right? What I can do is I can stagger it. So I can kind of move this over here, right? Sometimes it takes a little longer to do this here, but it should move over. There we go. See, I moved it over, right? Now this is underneath here. So now you'll see e-commerce, about page, and up here you would see the page drop down. So let's see if we can find that block. So we have blocks and elements, right? So here's our blocks, right? So these are the designer things. So basically ones that have pictures in it. And here's these here. So we are looking for a navigation bar. So let's say, for example, let's say, for example, we like this one right here, right? So we can pull this over here, and we're going to try to put that in there. There we go. So we have our thing here, and we're able to stack this here. See how that did there? So I got my like page, and I also have my about page. So I was able to stack that. So you see, like, if you don't want to have 1,000 things up here, that you don't need to do that there. You can come over here, and I believe there's a way that you can click on here, and then you can come over to, let me see here, but quicker, we're going to click on here, and we can go ahead and look in here and figure out, like, here, right here. So you can go ahead and add the stuff in there. There's a way that you can actually come inside here, and you can actually add in your URLs like that there, just like over here. Let's say, for example, you say, hey, how do I go ahead and I want a person to come to my like page, right? But you don't want to build a whole page on here. So you're going to be able to go inside here, and you'll be able to, let me see here, we got to go over to this side over here, and then you go here, right? And we're going to go to our about page here, and then we can go to our external links here. So now we can start adding in external links here. See right here? Now you can come over here, right? And you can say, you know what? I want to go to my URL, right, that you made up, right? Now you can go ahead and link that right to here. I mean, this is just a quick tutorial here. Sorry. That you can see exactly what you see. You can go ahead and say, here's my URL, right? You can come in here, right, and here's the URL. You can say, okay, I want this here. I want two of these here, right? Nope, it went back somewhere. I don't know where it went to, but I want to get back over to that there really quicker so we can see exactly how that works there. You can go here. We said we wanted to have two here, and we want to go ahead and say, hey, I want to bring it to a URL. You're going to sit there, take this out here, right? And you can, there, right there, it already populated it. So there, Google, right? We got that one in. We can do another one here. We can say, and except for, you can change this up. You can type in like, hello, right? Whatever your site is, right? You can say mycoolwebsite.com, right? And then that person is going to sit there and go to that page here, and it'll redirect them to that page here. Like I said, I'm playing around stuff right now. I just want to give you guys a show and show you guys a little bit of the backspace here, And then once we come over here, so we added that little bar up here. You see, it was very easy. I was able to just drag it over there. You have designer things, you have call to actions here, so you can look here. And let's say, for example, that we like the ones they have built here, right? But let's say, for example, that we're like, you know what, we want to add in one with maybe we want to have one with the phone into it, right? So I need to open that up there, and it should populate it right there. Now you can go ahead and click on here, put your picture in there. You can click on here. You can change this text size out here, change everything here. You can come down here. You can work on the buttons down here. There's a way to round them off. There's a way to size them. There's all this really cool stuff that you can do. So you're gonna want to jump in here. You're gonna want to go ahead and just, like I said, you might say, that color right there is just, it just doesn't do that. I don't like that color. You can come over to design over here. Let's go ahead and let's take a look and see if we can find that right there. So borders, spacings. Here you can click here. You can say, I don't like this here. I want this down, or you can move this up. See, was able to do that there. Let's say for example, I want that further away, right? Watch this here. See, I'm able. Look at that stuff I'm able to do. You can just, except for you can say, I want the button bigger. I want the button smaller. See how everything doing better. So you're able to jump inside this here. You're able to move stuff around, right? You're able to just say, and then let's say, for example, you get done, right? And you say, you know what? I don't like this here, right? You can always come here and just say, goodbye. I don't like that, right? You can start fresh, right? So that's very cool, right? So let's go here. So these, just give you a couple things here. These are the a couple of the ones you can just drag in there if you want to. You have your call to action buttons. You have everything. So you just see if you call to action, you have cover, you have footers, your bottom of the page, testimonials. So just see, let's say for example, you come down here, right, and here's your testimonials, right? So you can also bring your own testimonials, and you come over here, click on this here, and you can say, you know what, I just say, I like this one better, right? Come here, right, and you can say, let me see if I can drop that right in there, and there you go. You can eliminate this one here, which you need to find. That's something you need. Then you're gonna need to find out, like, okay, where is this one at? Where they added this one right here? Okay, right there, right? You can say goodbye to that, right? Now here's a cool thing, right? See this up here? Watch this here. I put it back. So if you make a mistake, you can say, you know what? I didn't want to erase this one here. I really like this one here. Right there. You can erase that one. All right. Then you can make your decision. You can say, you know what? Which one? Then you can sit there and you can look at this and say, you know what? Which one is something that's gonna my audience is gonna really, really enjoy looking at. So let me see here. So we talked about that there. So here's our next step for this is more for the person that's saying, you know what, I want to start from fresh. I want my own designs in here. That's what this is to me. It's like, hey, you know what? I want testimonials, right? But I want to put my own in here. I want to add my own testimonies. I want to set the backgrounds up. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and before we jump in there way quicker, let's go ahead and let me show you how to go ahead and change your background. So let's say, for example, you're in here, right, and you say white, right, boring, right? You come here, and then you can always get a thing like there's a thing up here called a color pixel thing here. So I'll click on this way quicker so you see. So here I'm going to go ahead and copy that image right there. I'm going to copy it. I'll come down here. I'm going to go ahead and stick that right inside here. Paste. I need that sign there, and there. How cool is that? Now we know that right there is not going to work because the coloring here, So we can always say, you know what, I don't like that at all. But you know what? Let's go ahead and play around. Now you see here, that's pretty cool looking. That's actually pretty cool looking. Actually, you got the red up here, a little bit of blue here. This you could say, okay, you know what? How would that look if I copy this here? And I went back and I like this one here. This is good, right? But I want to come up here and I want to change this color here to match that color. Background. Hit this here. Hit this little button right here. And say, you know what? And am I the right one? Hopefully I'm the right one. There we are. Look at that there. Now you can change this here if you want to change this here. Look at that there. Now our colors are looking the same here. We got the pages looking sweet. That way, what you can do if you want to is jump over to your page or something. Maybe you have something on Facebook, right? And you want everything to all look the same, right? There's a little tip and trick for you using that little color thing right here. And it's a sweet tool that you can get. It's a color pick eyedropper. I love using that. They're just like, you're like, oh man, how do I make this here look and feel the same? So that person, when you go there and that person goes from Facebook and they jump on, they click onto this array, they're saying, oh, there's an image here. There's this here, and everything flows. They're not like, they didn't just get lost saying, where am I at? Where am I going, right? You took them from your Facebook page, your Instagram page, whatever page you took them from, right? And you took them to your site, And now they're like, oh, okay, colors match up, everything looks the same here. This looks sweet. So that's pretty cool. So then as you get done, you're going to go ahead and save it. And then you're going to move on. So let's go back over to this over here. So we talked about the blocks and stuff like that there. Now, here is the, let's say this is going to be basically for if we want to, I got to wait till that kind of gets that out of the way there. Go ahead, please. Okay, so this here is where we want to, now here, this gives you something. Let's say, for example, you're going to build your page yourself. So this is something that you can do here. So come down here, right? Here, navigation thing here. You have your integrations here, right? And you can see all your integrations here. Progress bar. Let's go and stick a progress bar in here. I don't know if this will work at all. Well, of course, it's putting right there. It's that. I don't want it there, but for some reason it dropped it there. Yeah. No, we don't want that there. That makes no sense at all there. So we can always go back up to the top. We'll take it out of there. But that is that's something I wish that wouldn't happen. But whatever, it is what it is. And my computer's acting kind of slow right now. This is gonna say confirm. Yes, we want to get rid of that there. And of course, my computer's acting slow. So here, so progress bar. You can get rid of this here, except for we can go ahead and try to pull this down here. My computer's acting kind of slow right now, guys. It is not being friendly right now, but hey, so I'm just gonna show you this really quick here. So elements. Let's focus on the elements right now. Yeah, this is a progress bar. It's we don't want that there. Let's get rid of that there. Speed things a little bit quicker. But yeah, this is pretty cool, guys. This to me it's pretty sweet because now we can go ahead and build pages like we talked about beforehand. Let's just go ahead and just get rid of that there. I can do that there at all. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got rid of that there. So in order to do that there, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to come over to your elements here. You're gonna want to go ahead and be on a blank page. And you're gonna want to drop one of these things in here. You should be able to just go and drop there, but I guess that's for building pages. If you want to go to build your page here, we discussed and there's headers like that. We discussed a little bit about the pages and how you can add stuff in there. Pop-ups, I haven't played around with the pop-ups yet. That's gonna be like something that'll be down the line when I'm more advanced in this here to actually go ahead and say, hey, let's just take a look here. How do we create a pop-up? Oh, so right there. So we have an empty space for now, but we can. I bet you we can name it. Hello just sounds funny to me, doesn't it? Yeah, standard entry exit. So like if maybe the person on exit, you could say, hey, here's my fantastic offer. Hey, before you leave, right? It's kind of like that. If you leave now, and you don't come back, then you're not going to get our fantastic upgrade. Something's going to be scarcity, which I personally laugh at. Okay, bye. But it is what it is. Here's the thing, guys. I like this here. I think it's a great program. I think it's an awesome thing right now to get into. It is at the beginner program. When you start this here, you're starting like at 20% affiliate commission. That's when person joins, right? When you upgrade, it's like 40% commission. It is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Does it have its drawbacks? Yes, and it has its advantages also. The advantage is that you're going to get a ton of stuff, right? And you are going to see so much things there. If you go back to video number 1, right, it'll talk about the gold program, the silver program. The basic is we're not going to get that much. It's just going to basically get you just your foot in the door here. It's not bad for free. You got to give them credit for that. There is something great for free. I personally went to the Platinum program because I felt like that everything they're talking about adding GrooveVideo, Groove this here, right? I started thinking like, wow, I'm going to be able to save a lot of money in the long run, right? And it's just a cool thing. And you guys, like I said before, go ahead and go ahead and join the thing for free. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last. Kick the tires around, right? See what you think. Say, oh, maybe it might be something that you might be like, wow, this is incredible, right? And the really cool thing, guys, like we talked about before in video number 1, right? When you join and you get to like I'm at platinum right now, so my percentage is 40%. So if a person joins down the line, they take that platinum program away, which you are going to take it away eventually, then a person's going to be like, well, it's only 20%, right? So remember that there's 20%. I'm at 40%. Where do you want to be at? That's the question right there. If you're somebody that's like a massive influencer right out there, and you come in here and you can say, you know what, I know exactly that I can get, I have this huge list, and maybe you come in here and you just crush it. Maybe you just crush it. Maybe you're somebody new, right? And you're like, just like I'm doing right now, making videos on YouTube, right? Giving value. That's what it's all about. So guys, this is video number 3. I'm hoping these videos are showing you exactly what the stuff is here. And I'm going to be making a couple more videos here. And remember, this is Prestige Groove Worldwide. And we're going to make a ton more videos here. We're going to get you guys. We're going to help you out. We're going to just make some incredible videos. Hey guys, my name is John. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon. Thanks, guys, for watching.